It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see the Bills' rangy cornerback, who's been stepping up to challenges all season, now at 8 interceptions. It's the Bills and the Chargers on Monday Night Prime Time.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup. Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Herbert off the play action. Going deep here for Allen. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. That's complete to Robinson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Allen to throw it. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they take it over, we step aside. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A disastrous loss there on 1st and goal on the sack. Sets him back big time. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. Now Younghoe Koo, who of course used to kick for the Chargers, on for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Wide receiver Keenan Allen bringing out the rest of this offense. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On play action, Allen. Caught out left side by Robinson. And out of bounds right around the 20. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. The Bills sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. On the counter, this is Singletary. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and they make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Herbert. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Herbert back to the air. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, here's Herbert once more. For Keenan Allen, that's complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got a man over the middle, it's Williams.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Herbert.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
The kick by Lutz is good, and they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punt, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Allen hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On is the Chargers punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Well, let's spotlight Devin Singletary as this offense comes back out.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Allen going to throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo.
On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Chargers offense back out and ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get...
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there.
A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Gabriel Davis,
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
and the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Koo now for the point after.
And the lead is now 13. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Now let's spotlight Devin Singletary as this offense comes back out.
The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter.
Allen's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7, Allen steps away to his left.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Surprised at all that they went with a fullback there?
Not at all, because it harkened back to the days where we watched these games almost in black and white, right? The stocky guy, the strong guy, the powerful guy with leg drive. Give him the football, and even if the blocking isn't perfect, he has the ability to scatter bodies and move people enough to pick up first downs. That's what we just saw right there.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line.
They pitch it out to Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
On play action, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. There to make the grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. A 10-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And the Chargers coming out of the field now.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. It's Eckler again. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Herbert now. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, Allen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now Allen. And Diggs has it. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Herbert.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. Now they got to get to the line quickly. To the air again, Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there.
We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, it's Allen.
He'll find Gabriel Davis.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. A final shot before half for Allen. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find